Okay, welcome to computer class, group 8A. Today is February 21st, 2020, and Danny is still not feeling well, and so hopefully you feel better soon. And Emily's at home recovering as well. So I lost my save from last time, so I don't know if you can notice, but I have a different game here. See, my game over looks completely different here. Because it is not mine, this is Marcel's. So I'm using Marcel's because Marcel did a good job, and see, there's Marcel's game over. I can tell I didn't write that. All right, so last time we added, we got it so that our dragon only appears, let me go start my game, it only appears on background number 5. See, this is scene number 2, here's scene number 3, 4 has nothing, and number 5, he's there. And he only appears on number 5. And he also moves up and down over and over again. So we can just avoid him and see now we're on the next background. He's not there anymore. And see, this is starting to repeat. It looks like it's an exact duplicate. And it actually is an exact duplicate of the first 5. Let me click on my backdrops. We actually did 10 last time, but we ran out of time. So today, what I want to do is finish up our backdrops right here. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are we just used them to make 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So they all match up. But I want it to look different. And the easiest way, the quickest way I can do that is just by changing it so that the sky is a different color, for example. So on number 6, I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to grab my paint bucket. And I'm going to get, yeah, you know what? We'll go with a lightish purple. So I'm going to do... yeah, we'll do that. 72, 30, 100. Now, if yours is different, that's okay. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. But for, some of you guys might want to do the same. 72, 30, 100 is what I'm going to choose. And I'm going to go ahead and click there. And click on number 7, do the same thing. Click on number 8, do the same thing. Click on number 9, do the same thing. And then click on number 10 and do the same thing. And voila, now it looks like we have 10 completely different looking scenes. So again, this is really, really the easy way to do it. It's very simple, but I want to really quickly do that. All right, so I want you guys to turn on your screens and go ahead, go to your backdrops and get the color purple, light purple. Again, my purple is 72, 30, 100. If you want the exact same one, 72, 30, 100. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Color in 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with the paint bucket. All right, I'm going to pause the video here and give students a chance to do that. And we are back. All right, so students got all the purple backgrounds for 6 through 10. And here's what we're going to do next. We're going to add the ability for our cat to shoot. So we can kill the dragon and anything else that gets in our way, darn it. So that's what we're going to do next. There are some different approaches for this, but what we're going to do is we're going to make a bullet sprite. That's what we're going to do. So let me show you guys, and this will be easy. I, of course, go down here to choose a new sprite, but I don't choose one. I'm going to paint one. So I'm going to grab on my paintbrush right here. Oh, careful. You might want to turn that upside down. Yeah, the keyboard fell. Yeah. Just turn it upside down so you're not pressing any keys there. All right, so I'm on my sprite here. The first thing I want to do is actually rename this sprite because it's just called generically Sprite 1. So I'm going to rename it Bullet. Oops, I typed in butt. Yikes. Bullet. Bullet. There it is. Now, look very carefully. I know it's probably a little bit hard for you guys to see this, but do you see that there's a crosshair? Can you see that crosshair right there? You can't see it? It's like this gray thing right there. You don't see it? Okay. There is a crosshair right in the center of it. Now, if you have trouble seeing it, you can just press this button here, plus. Can you see it now? Okay. Right? There it is. There's a crosshair right there. Again, you can press the plus and minus keys in order to see it. Now, why is this crosshair very important? Well, it's important because I need to make the bullet right in the center of this blank canvas right here. If you do not put it in the center, and you shoot your bullet will forever be off. Do you see what I'm saying? Like when I shoot the bullet out of my cat, if I make the bullet like way, way, way off, like in the top left-hand corner, like right here, for example, top left-hand corner, well then when my bullet shoots out, it's going to shoot out from like behind the cat's ear. The bullet's always going to shoot out from right there, which is going to make it look like kind of silly. Like why is it shooting from behind the cat's ear, above and behind the cat's ear, right? So that's why we want to make sure we zoom in until we see that crosshair. Okay, now what I'm going to do, after I zoom in a little bit, is I'm going to grab my paintbrush, and I am going to choose, change the size of my brush. It's size 10, which is even smaller than my crosshair. That's a little bit too small. So I'm going to use, let's say size 25. There he goes. Now it's bigger than my crosshair. Yeah, that's about good. And I need to change the color. I'm going to make it blue. So let's go on here. Let's do 64. Nice round number. And 100, 100. There you do. 64, 100, and 100 is what I've chosen for my color. And I'm on brush size 25. And now I'm going to simply try to put that right on top of there and click one time. Bam. There it is. And look, it appeared on my screen. Here's the bullet right there. Awesome. So there is our bullet. I created the bullet sprite, and I'm going to program just a little bit for this. When the game starts, do you want the bullet to show up?
No.
No. So the first thing you want to do is tell that bullet, hey bullet, I need you to hide. When the game starts, you shouldn't even be showing up yet. When you have a hide, you must have a show sometime. Otherwise, it'll hide and never ever show up ever again. Why did you even make that sprite? Right? So I know if I have a hide, I'm just going to go ahead and grab a show and just throw it right there for later on for me to use. Now, this is actually a really, really tough challenge that I'm about to give you guys. Not the drawing of the bullet, that's easy. But here's what I need you guys to do. I will be giving you guys about 3, maybe even 4 minutes to see if you guys can get this to work. What I want to have happen, I don't even want the bullet to affect the dragon yet. Let's not even worry about that part of it. We want to take baby steps. That's how you program. All I want to have happen is every time you press, let's see, is spacebar jump? Yes. Okay, so every time you press the F key, the bullet shoots out from the cat. Every time. Now, obviously, that's too big of a step for maybe some of you guys to figure out. So try to break that down into smaller steps. Can you get it so that the bullet even shows up every time you press the F key, right? And stuff like that. So I'm going to give you guys 4 minutes right now. Turn on your screens. The first thing you're going to want to do is make yourself the bullet. Again, go grab a new sprite, rename it to call it bullet. Zoom in till you see the crosshairs. Get brush size 25, and make sure that you also get the color that I chose was 64, 100, and 100 for the blue. Okay, draw that, and try to see within the next 4 minutes if you can get it so the bullet works. The bullet shoots. All right, I'm going to pause the video here. Good luck with this challenge. I'm guessing almost nobody will get this because it's pretty hard, but good luck anyways. Okay, we are back. Surprisingly, I had 2 students and a half solve this problem. Pretty impressive. Most students cannot figure out how this works. So let me show you guys exactly how this works. Let me get me a little bit more space here. Of course, I'm going to need some pieces like another paragraph, green flag. I'm going to need a forever. I'm going to need an if. Of course, I need all of those. And of course, I'm going to need, hopefully you got at least this far. Key F is the key, right, for shooting, firing, yeah. So I'm going to go down to F. Hopefully you at least got that much, okay? Now, what goes inside of here and in what order is kind of important here. So, you tell me what should happen, what do you think should happen first as soon as you press the F key? What should the bullet do? What should the bullet do? What do you think? Yes. Mm-hmm. Ding, 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 ding. Very, very good. Because the bullet needs to go to wherever the cat is. Doesn't that make sense? Because your cat could be anywhere on that screen, and you don't want the bullet to always be shooting out the center. The bullet always shoots from this point here, even if your cat's not there. Well, that would be ridiculous. So, guys, the first thing you want to have happen is go to cat. Go to cat. See, not random position. I'm going to grab that piece. When you press the F key, go to wherever your cat happens to be right now. Then, show up. Does that make sense? Does that logically make sense to you? It's okay if you didn't get this. I didn't expect most students to be able to get this, but I just want to make sure you understand it when you see the right answer. You understand piece by piece what I'm doing in what order. All right, now here comes, surprisingly, here comes the hardest part. Because here's what I'll have students do. I'll have students just say, oh, okay, let me just change Y. Oh, no, I want to go left and right, sorry. Change my X, show up, and you know what? I'm going to fire that thing, about 200 pixels to the right. Well, that will not work. Do you remember when we did jump with the cat, the lame way? No, let's not even think about that. Do you remember when we did the dragon? Moving up and down over and over again. Do you remember that? How before most people would just say, change Y by 100, then wait a second and change Y by negative 100. And I told you that is the dumb way of doing it because it's going to make it look like you're teleporting. Do you guys remember that? Do you guys remember why I use repeat instead? Right? So that it's like a flip book animation. It's just showing little by little. Here it is, move it over by 10, then move it over by 10 again, then move it over by 10, and it actually looks like it's flying through the air, moving up and down. So guys, the same principle applies here. This is not the right way to do it. Does that make sense? You know what I'm going to do, right? You guys know where I'm going with this. You know where I'm going? I'm going to go ahead and do one of these. And repeat that by, a certain number of times. 50. I'm going to try 20. We'll try that. And it's just guys, this number is going to be telling you about how fast, and this is how far. So you kind of have to adjust these two numbers so it works properly. Let's just try it out as we have it. Green flag. All right, let me press the F key. Oh, F. Oh, all right. Jump up in the air and see if it works? Well, yeah, I'm pretty happy with my beta version. Oh, face the wrong way and it doesn't quite shoot that way. Well, we'll get to that later, but I'm pretty happy with my first version of this, aren't you? Well, let's make it better. How can we make this better? Well, instead of it being permanently frozen in the air, why don't I just right-click on this hide, get another hide, and after you finish repeating that 10 times, automatically disappear? Wouldn't that help? Let's try it now. Green flag again. F, F, F. See, now it's even better. See, it's just disappearing. Now, Ms. Yang, it's not going far enough. See, it's not going far enough. Well, let's just repeat. Let's change this, bless you, to repeat 20 times instead. Green flag it. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty nice. Now, guys, I'm guessing most of you guys would be pretty happy with this. But let me show you guys something that does not work well. Watch this. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's actually kind of working. Oh, I'm not sure why it's working this year. Strange. Let me just try this again. Hang on. Okay. Well, that's a really fast bullet there, but okay. Well, we'll leave it that speed. You know what? That actually works pretty well, but I'm going to actually change it just one thing different. watch and see if you understand what I'm going to do here. I'm going to use that. Nope. No. Oops, I hit the zoom button on mistake. This is even better. Instead of like blindly just going ahead and repeat 20 times and hoping it reaches the end of the wall, and it depends on where your cat is on the screen, right? Is he close to the wall or not? This will make it work perfectly. Now 20 is kind of fast. I'm going to slow down the bullet to 10. I know you're like, oh, I like 20 better. Let's try this now. Green flag. F. Oh, 10 is way slow. Hang on. Unless it's lagging because of my zoom. F. You know what? Yeah, that's way too slow. Let's try 15 as a compromise. Green flag. F. Okay, I'm happy with 15. Not too fast, not too slow. Nice. All right. I'm happy with that. Obviously, this is not working. I want it to shoot in the direction that my cat's facing. And if I'm facing this way, it's still shooting the wrong way. So, guys, number one, turn on your screen and make this happen, exactly what I've just done. Exactly that. Nothing different from that. Exactly that. Number two, I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes to see if you guys can get it so that you can shoot in both directions. So when you're facing left, it shoots to the left. When you're facing right, it shoots to the right. Okay, I'm going to pause the video right here. Hang on, pause my video, and give you guys a few minutes to work on this. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And I have to fix Marcel's code here because it's a little bit... You didn't do that?
No.
What in the... Wow, this is really...
I had everything spread out so I can see it.
That is really strange what happened. Okay, anyways, I'll fix this later, I suppose. Wow. It is a lot. Okay, that's... Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Maybe when I copied yours, it got messed up. But anyways, look at this. Here's the clue, guys, for how this works, to get it so you can shoot in both directions. How do you know what direction you're facing? By what costume number you're on. Exactly. That's how you can know. Now, yes, you could also change the direction of... I don't want to get into that because we didn't do it that way, but you could have made it so that your cat actually changes direction and then do that. But since we have costume number on it, that's what we're going to base it on. But Miss Yang, there's nothing for costume number. Oh, yes, there is if you do some digging. So hang on, let me go back to my bullet. And let me do some digging here in Sense. I think it's in here. Here it is. Miss Yang, that has nothing to do with the costumes. Or my character. Well, that's because it's on stage. Change the cat. And now look. Look. Look what appears. One of which is called costume number. Oh, okay. So costume number of cat. If that is equal to 1, that means I'm facing to the right. Bam. Okay, watch this. Now, how do I get this together here? If you press F and you're facing right, then shoot normally, the way that I've just done it.
I did it that way, but I did it on bullet.
All right. There he goes. Now, guys, watch this. Watch this. Here comes the easy part. That was the hard part. By getting this and this equal 1 and getting this costume number of cat. Here's the easy part. Right-click. Duplicate. Put another one down there. What do I need to change on this copy? Yeah. Costume number 2. What else do I need to change? -15. That's it. All right. There it is. Turn on your screens. Do it. All right, I'm going to pause the video here, give them a couple minutes to try it out. Pause. Okay, we're back. We got the bullet to shoot in both directions. Let me show you guys, but there is a glitch that can happen. Let me stop, green flag it again. F, see, it shoots that way. F, shoots that way. But you can glitch this by switching directions, pressing left and right real quick and pressing the F key, spamming both at the same time. It freezes the bullet right there. How many of you guys saw that happen on yours? Okay, half of the class tried that out, and it glitches it. Here's the fix, guys. Watch. This is so easy. Watch, watch, watch. Bam. That will fix it. In other words, look, this if and this if, they're siblings. It's not parent-child. Don't put this if inside the other if. They're siblings of each other. I put that inside the same forever. Now it's impossible for this to happen and that to happen. Why did it freeze? Because you're telling it to go left. You're telling it to go positive 15 and negative 15 at the same time. And so it gets stuck. But here when I put the two ifs inside the same forever, it's impossible for these both to be activated at the same microsecond. All right, turn on your screens. Make that small fix. Try it out. Try glitching it if you haven't glitched it. Just keep on spamming left, right, and the F key, and it'll glitch it. Now fix it this way. When you're done, file save, replace your old file, and we're going to stop here for today. Yes.